Hey Art Fam, it's Luis Martin, the art engineer, and it's unboxing day. It's December, and the kits are out. The members are receiving them right now, so get your hands on these because these are so special that I made an extra bunch just because I wanted to, and they're really beautiful. So before we jump into that, subscribe, like, send it to a friend, let everybody know that we're doing amazing things in Collage Dream. But also, before we jump into things, I just wanted to take a second and be like, it's a little cruel to think that we can go on with our day with so much happening in the world and all this breaking news. So I just needed a moment, and I thought I'd share it with you to just kind of like, okay, take inventory. I'm here. And I'll appreciate the peace that I can enjoy right now, because that might change at some point, right? I mean, life just changes, and if we're lucky enough right now to be able to collage, to commune, right? Let's enjoy that to the fullest, and just put out some good energy out there to the world. The world needs it right now, and to each other, right? So that's it. You can feel sad, you can feel angry, but stay aligned and stay on your lane, I guess, is all we can do right now. So having said that, let's have some fun. Like I said, I have this is the December Collage Dream Kit, and I haven't been excited since last month. I get excited every month, but this one's really cool because I've been trying to do this, and then I did it, and then I was happy, and now you can have this. So every month you get, when you're a member, you get a collage kit, and there's usually a surprise element. I've spoiled the RFM a little bit and kind of try to outdo myself every month, but more than anything, this is kind of just a little love letter of all the great, amazing things that we have at our disposal, right? So let's open this baby. How are you? I have my coffee. Thank you. Yum. Okay, so listen. I did the cover, and I love it. So because it's December, because it's the end of the year, I always love to ruminate. I love to reflect on time as a circle, right? It's not linear. It's not the end. It's not the end of the year. The end of the year can happen for you in July and June. My birthday's in June, so to me that's the end of the year, right? And I start a new one. So that doesn't matter. That's all a construct. It's all a system that you can break and create your own, which I recommend. But since there's momentum in the air and everyone's making the resolutions, there's all these sales, which you don't have to participate in. It's a good time, right, to kind of just sit there and be like, what can I do? So there's a prompt in the back that encourages you to do that. You'll always get the diamonds. And then let's dive in. I'm so excited. So these are the bad boys that you always get: double adhesive strips. If you don't want to get your hands dirty, or if you're on the road, this will just enable you to create amazing art. This month's collective image, everyone gets this. Everyone gets to play with this in particular image to create something. Look what it is. I mean, I'm triggering. I'm trying to trigger everyone. It's a book. It's an empty book, because that's what we are, right? We are empty books. I have chosen to put turquoise in my book. I have chosen to do my hair like I'm from the 50s in my book. These are the choices that I have made, and you have that power too. So I'm definitely going to play with this. I like to make a pile of the things I will use and the things that I will use later. A color block. There's always a color block, you guys. Bicycles, books. This is actually from an endowment we received from one of our members, one of our art fams, Leanne here in New York City, was gracious enough to give us some beautiful material for the kit. So Leanne, love you, thank you. And New Balance. I have New Balances, and I went to Las Vegas and I met one of our members, Matt, and we were talking. I think it was his birthday or something, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm X amount of age now. I guess I should just go get New Balance shoes and be an adult." I was wearing New Balances at the very moment. Thanks, Matt. Okay, look, we have a dog. We have a man. We have Christmas. This is also from Leanne. Look at that. Such fun. More, ooh, this is just beautiful, right? I think I'm gonna use this, yes. Colors, whatever. Oh, this Death in Venice, I think. Okay, so put it to the side, put it to the side. And then we've stumbled upon the gem that is this month's secret element, you guys. I would flip if I got this in the mail. So I sent everyone a 45, a little record, and this is our substrate. This is what we're going to use to collage on. I mean, listen, you can do whatever you want with it. You can use it as jewelry. You can turn it into a fascinator. Go for it. Show me. But we can use this as a collage. So I'm going to put this to the side for sure. And remember, this is a point of departure. This is a place to start. Bring in your own stuff. Bring in your glue gun. You know, whatever you want. Oh, look at this. More, that's beautiful. Okay. So, you know, I loved, connecting with the word, like mother, right? Like, what are the things that conjure? What are the, okay, like this. I love text, you guys. Look at that. Stickers. Okay, so, ooh, okay, you do not get two, you get one. This, maybe you do, I don't know, but count on one. This is my lucky day, I guess. So, stickers. This is cool. Great, now I'm gonna get a letter. Why didn't I get two? Get one, get one. I got lucky today. What can I say? We all get a lucky day. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this. So I'm gonna, because I have a choice, listen, if you are blessed, don't question it, go with it. So I'm gonna go with it. I think I'm gonna go with the red one because I like that. So let's ruminate on time. Timing, right? Like, you can't stop it, you can't fight it. So go with it. You know that infinity sign? You kind of just gotta go with it, right? And do you know where you are in that infinity sign? If you followed me a little bit, you know exactly where you are in that, right? You're right in the center. You're not in the past. You're not in the future. You're right in the middle. So embracing that idea of flow, embracing that idea of sometimes feeling that you're not where you're supposed to be, you know, that's all a lie. So how can we make this a little bit easier for us? By giving up. That sounds horrible, but it's the truth. So here's the thing, you guys. You know I'm a spiritual person, right? So this is what I'm gonna do as I tell a story. I'm gonna use this as my template. And look what I'm gonna do. This is a really good way of making this look amazing. All right, so you know, I've always been an anxious person. It has nothing to do with the amount of coffee I drink, I promise. And I've said the story before, and I was watching TV, and you know, I left the YouTube on, and at some point, some woman came on, and I wasn't watching it. I was kind of like in the kitchen or something. And I heard her say, "You're anxious. You're sad and depressed and frustrated and unhappy because you think you're not enough." And you're right. You're not, because you're human. And I thought, what? Like it felt like I could exhale, right? Like, right. Why am I trying to be superhuman? Why am I trying to be on time, you know? P.S. I'm always on time. But that was such a beautiful message of like, relax. You know, this construct of time is a construct. There's all these systems in place, right? Oh, you should own a house by now. You should have a college degree. What? You didn't finish high school? You know, it's all bullshit. So, let's play with breaking this system and creating our own time. Like, look at this. I already see shards. I already see beauty. So you saw what I did there. I cut this into templates, and I'm using this curve, so it looks like, so it fits perfectly. Now you can go ham and you can go crazy on this and do as much as you want or as little. I have a feeling that that this is kind of never ending, but I don't know, do I want to keep some of the black vinyl so you can see that it's a vinyl? It doesn't matter, it's up to you. I think the most important thing is that you have the circle and it's solid, right? I think sometimes when you buy art and it's a beautiful work of art, but you buy it like this, you're like, oh, that's $500 or $300 or $10. But when you buy it, you know, and it's on a displayed and it's firm and it's protected, it feels different, right? It feels like substantial. So this, because this is weighty, this will feel like something different, right? And again, it's just these shifts, that mental shifts, that create the perception of something. In this case, value. In this case, importance, right? Okay, so I like that. Done. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so I love this. It's like it's not a rainbow. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's from TV. Remember that thing when the TV was over? You guys, I miss live TV. Okay, here we go. So again, I'm going to use this as my template to make sure that everything fits nicely for now. But also, if you want to make like a mobile, you know what that is? Look up Alexander Calder. So he used to make these things that hung all fun. So imagine if you got a bunch of these and kind of just created something that kind of floated in the air with strings. Now we're talking again. This is just a point of departure, right? Okay. Okay, early days. What else do I have? You know, I don't have a person. What a beautiful face. Maybe this is a beautiful face that I can use. Okay. So what are you going to do? Do you have a New Year's resolution? Do you have a plan? Listen, again, this whole New Year's resolution is kind of loaded by now, so you don't have to do that. But you do have 4 weeks till the end of the year, and that's enough time to make a kick-ass collage that you feel proud of. That's enough time to maybe even read a book that you've been wanting to read, right? Gosh. I mean, that's really hard for me to think about because I have so many books that I've been meaning to read, and one just as important as the next. All right, let's see. So one thing that I like to practice that I invite a lot of people to do is choosing proxies, right? We usually don't have a lot of pictures of ourselves that we can cut up, despite our endless selfies. But a proxy is something that stands in for you, right? So maybe this person will be my proxy for today. How cool. Yes. Oh, that's cool. Okay. See, I got excited. That's when you know we're doing the right thing. Okay, I love this too. Look at that star. Will he be looking at the star or will he be the star? That is the question. Okay, he's gonna be the star, you guys. Of course. We are the stars. Okay. And then there's Christmas. Talk about loaded. Because I lived through the collage kits, to me it's already January. I'm already thinking, okay, what do I have to do next? Which is not a bad thing, really. But you can skip it. You can skip it. I feel like we skipped Thanksgiving this year, and it was so yummy because, you know, again, loaded. We have to get, I think that should be our, let's do that. That should be our gift to ourselves. Let's rebrand our holidays, right? So they're not as heavy and they're not as annoying and they're not as consumer driven, right? Like Christmas should be maybe like, I don't know, National Nap Day or something. Just skip it, go to sleep. But send me my gift. No, I'm kidding, but you know what I mean. Halloween should be obviously not scary, but moment with the ancestors. Look at that. I mean, what if I stopped there, right? Like, ooh, who cares? Okay, I got an idea. Remember this? This is going to be good. Okay, let's do this. I'm excited. So you can be symmetrical, right? Because then this is kind of like the perfect canvas for a mandala. A mandala being a circular, symmetrical work of art that is used for meditation. Or you can be asymmetrical. I kind of went asymmetrical. I like to go asymmetrical. Okay, so sometimes when you are making collages and you choose one thing to kind of focus on and give some time to develop, that'll make all the difference. So today I think I'm going to use this. This is going to be my showstopper. But how, you ask? I'll show you. I have so many rulers. Okay, here we go. And be sure you change your blade. One of our art fan, Pia, once told me it's a good idea to when you change it, don't throw the blade away. Put it inside a can so that when it's being processed or when people are picking up garbage going through it to collect cans or tin, they don't harm themselves. I thought that was such a great idea. So be sure to do that, and remember to change your blades. Or also rip your paper while you're trying to make beautiful work. Okay. Voila. Check this out. Yes. Oh, you guys. Do you see this? I hope you can see this. I hope the camera's capturing it. So this one's thicker, so I'll put this one in the middle. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, he's so cool. Voila. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. Now let me see if there's anything else that I can add. Right, and again, listen, you don't need to stay within the, look at that, right? Oh, we have our book, you guys. Okay. The only thing I'm worried about, because it is so like divine, I don't want it to be like, oh look, it's the Bible. Nothing wrong with the Bible, but I just don't need that to be associated with the Bible. So let's see what we can do. Dun, 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 dun. There's this song that I can't stop listening to by this singer Rodriguez, and it says, it's called I Think of You. Oh, it is the most beautiful song. You need to listen to it. It's just about him thinking of somebody, and that's all he says. I think of you. Oh. Okay, so maybe not this book today, but I will show you. I think I've showed you recently my little notebook. I think it's disappeared. Where are you? There you are. Bear with. Okay, so I have this guy, right? And he's just my collection of stuff. Whoops, you guys, there's that naked person again. I need to get rid of him if I'm gonna put it on TV. So oh, there you go. Perfect. Or no. Yeah, why not? And it's a little too cutesy, but whatever. Okay. And then maybe someday I'll write on it. So keep your notebook around, so when you have scraps, so when you have scraps, you can just throw it on there. Okay, enough of that. And now let me put this here. Look at that. Now this really creates an impact, right? Because then you get to really see what's going on. Okay. I'm trying to think what's the best way to adhere it. You can use this guy, but listen, I'm devoted to these guys. So what I do is I just cut them into strips. I know. My insanity has no end. So let's see, where do I want to go in 2024? You know, I haven't been to Europe in a minute. Be nice. We have Jewel in the Netherlands. Hey, Jewel. How many hours is that? Wait, someone went somewhere recently. They said it was only 6 hours. Or did I dream that? Oh, gosh. You guys got to that point. Wow. At any rate, travel is exciting. It's enriching. And we should do it while we can. Okay. So this is what I was saying about taking your time. Right now I'm doing this video, so I don't want to take too much time, but do allow yourself the time to kind of just lose yourself in the process, right? Which, believe me, I do a lot when I'm in the studio by myself, listening to Rodriguez, using my tears as glue, which is perfectly fine, right? That's one way of dealing with the blues. The blues. Mine's are a little bit more like magenta. No. What is it? It's not blue. What color is your sadness? Ooh, it's like velvet purple, maybe. Okay, here we go. See, I have to cut it. Okay, you saw what I did there? That really bothers me. You can see the little tape. That makes me sad. So let me see what I can do. I'm going to extract it and then just peel it off. Yay. Because the one thing, I'm not a perfectionist, but I do want to sell the illusion. If I'm creating something, I don't want to half-ass it. Okay, so this is awesome. Okay, I also have, like I said, bring your own stuff as well. I have tons of other little stickers. I have this, which I've sent in the kits before, and I mean, you cannot go wrong with beautiful luminous stickers. And so let's reflect while I'm doing this, right? Because I'm talking about time and I'm talking about like creating something. One of our mottos at Collage Dream is make more than a pretty picture. And what I mean by that is, yeah, you can, you know, sip and paint, draw a painting, draw or paint a picture of Marilyn Monroe. But what does that do other than, it does a lot, sure. You get to sit, you meditate, you drink with friends, fun. But then what, right? When you create something that's a little bit more authentic, when you create something that you are led by curiosity and a question or an idea, you arrive at something different, right? So it's more than a pretty picture, because it doesn't have to be pretty. You don't have to show it to anybody. But when you give yourself that space to kind of just be curious, be messy and ugly, beautiful things happen. So I was gonna put more, but I think I'm done. I love this 3. Wait, you know what? I can literally look in the floor and find stickers. Yes, look what I found on the floor, literally on the floor. Okay, this is the thing. If you can have a corner in your house where you can just be kind of messy and you can just go, you'll be a better creator, right? Because things will always be at your disposal, and don't feel bad about it. Okay. Oh, you guys, this is really cool. I love them so much. Oh. Okay, I'm having a moment, you guys, because I really do love this, and I will tell you why. And here's the whole more than a pretty picture, right? Done. So this is my collage from the December Collage Dream Kit with the vinyl, and you can see it. I like that I left a little bit of it so you can see it. Why does it work? Well, it's actually pretty symmetrical. I'm not a symmetrical person. That's not my language, but it is pretty symmetrical. There's balance with the threes. Anytime you're lost, add 3 of the same thing. And I chose this face as my proxy. Usually, I like to cover the eyes because, you know, if this person sees this, then it's, or if someone knows this person, it's about the person, right? But if I cover the eyes, then it can be anybody, right? This is my proxy. It's supposed to be me, other than it's just a person. But when you see their eyes, you can see their soul. Well, at least I can. So, you know, you can play with that. I don't mind. I think it's a great representation. But I love it because this is a reminder of how divine we are in our imperfection, right? And how I know I'm divine. So when you know this, it doesn't matter if you have a zit or if you have a huge forehead, if you have crazy hair, it doesn't matter because you were made divine. So this is a reminder to me of that. This is a reminder to you of that. And time is circular, right? So enjoy the ride because it's going to be over sooner than we think. And who cares? We'll probably get to start a new one. So start a new collage, have fun. Remember that the end of the year is just a construct. You can start your new year in February. So I am Luis Martin, the art engineer. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and tell your friends. All right, I will see you here, there, and everywhere you take your phone. Cheers.